then to witness their glory and hear their words. Huzzah! That is my entire function in the court convention. Thank you, sir.
Greetings, Your Royal Highness.
Please, of course.
May I hand so while you have court?
Yes, oh, yes.
Please, of course. You're welcome. Yes, please.
The Honorable King and Redoubted Queen invite our host, the Baron and Baroness of Madrone, into their presence. Huzzah!
Please welcome into court Pierce Baron Christopher and gracious Baron Indira, undoubted coronets of Madrone, Portolo, and St. Dunstable.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Welcome, Your Excellencies.
Thus opens the court of arms here. You have their Majesty's leave to make yourselves comfortable.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Were we having a good time at Athenaeum? Yeah. Look at this. What a reprieve under the shade, outdoors for court. Nice. I love the weather. Yeah, I'll take it. A nice, breezy, cool afternoon. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for coming. I know that myself and Her Majesty have been having a wonderful time getting to view the exhibits, and really there's so many of our events and things where there's competition and good camaraderie and everything, but I love these knowledge share events where we're just coming here to put our passions on display, being able to actually show something, talk, learn with our friends, and just experience each other's artworks and the things that we're finding enjoyment in. So this has been an incredible time, and I just wanted to say thank you all. It's been great. So.
Yeah, I just want to echo His Majesty's sentiments. It's been a wonderful time. It's been a true joy to be able to sit with so many of you and to hear about your art and have you share that with us. And we couldn't be more thrilled to be here. So thank you all for joining us here today.
Petra del Bosque Villar, present yourself before the crowd.
Nope. Baroness and Hard, would you be willing to accept the sword? Oh, she's here. Oh, wonderful. Petra, hi.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
There we go. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
Welcome in.
Welcome, Petra. So we're excited to have you join us here in our court because word has reached us that you have been a stellar help with your Barony of Athenaeum, pitching in, helping with events, and also that you've been serving as Arts and Sciences Minister for the Barony of Athenaeum. Or for Wyoming. But you're the Arts and Sciences champion for Block. Right. This is really exciting. It sounds like you've really been able to jump in. I know that we spoke earlier too about you finding your new enjoyment in the SC, and I couldn't be more happy to have you here. For those reasons and for so many others, we are minded to do this.
Know ye all that from ancient times it has been a custom, and to this day is continued, that all estates and degrees are known each from the other by sundry marks and signs called arms, whereby they might be distinguished from the vulgar sort and demonstrate the worthiness which the bearers thereof have achieved. Whereas Petra del Bosque Villar, having no arms at all to their name, and considering their worthiness, we, Athos and Eleonora, most noble King and Queen of Antier, do award them distinguishing arms.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
For the newest onager of Antier, a joyous noise! Lucy of Smith Small, answer the summons of your sovereigns.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind, that would be wonderful.
Thank you so much. We're sorry to miss Lucy, but wanted to just be able to take a moment here to recognize this is someone who already is putting in such time, efforts, service, work within the barony, within the kingdom, within our community, our game, to be able to show themselves as present and wanting to help further the community, right? Help make all of this happen. And that is something to be cherished. So for that, we would like to award her with the Sanguine Hood.
Our heartily beloved Lucy of Smithsmore, you shall understand that we, Athos and Eleonora, benevolent sovereigns of Antier, have witnessed wondrous service, which is right welcome and with glad hearts received. Forsooth, your actions which have enriched the crown and kingdom have made all joyous in our hearts. Therefore receive from us the sanguine sword, that we may recognize your gifts of service to our kingdom as an armiger of Antier. For the newest recipient of the sanguine sword, a joyous noise.
I like that for taking it for us. We appreciate it.
The crown of Antier calls Sir Seamus Madrone to attend them.
Sir, welcome in. So, having you in Antier has been an absolute boon. You're a very knowledgeable and well-versed member of our society, of our game in a whole. And when you came here, you wanted to bring that breadth of knowledge and so far beyond just all the fighting that you're doing, but just the service and the amount you're giving back, that you're coming in ready to help be a leader, show that by just the things and actions you take, the roles you do, the positions, and how you want to help your local land and the kingdom at large has been paramount, has been something that is what we want to see in all of our veteran and long-standing members, and you absolutely embody that. And so we are excited to be here and want to recognize you. Harold, if you would.
How many hearts have been touched? How many minds put at ease for the works of Seamus Madrone? Come, beloved citizens, and hear our words to you. Time, as it moves, will never quench your spark or dim the many relics of your service. Your work will be ageless, and the weight of your deeds shall never depart our hearts. So take by the hand of we, Athos and Eleonora, your bright and bold sovereigns of Antier, that we give unto you the award of the Goutte de Sang. Bear it out, and let it inspire you all. For the newest member of the Order of the Goutte de Sang, a joyous noise! Sir Richard Fergus Fitzallen, come before the sable throne.
Greetings, Sir Richard.
Good evening, sir.
So, Sir Richard, it has been a great joy to be able to get to know you so much better over the course of our reign. You are someone who has a hidden depth, someone who I wasn't aware had a great skill in prose. Not only are you a poet, someone who is in the practice of publishing his poetry, but also you're someone who has contributed your work not only to the Crier, but in contributions to the Known World Handbook and so many other publications that enrich our realm and the Laurel Kingdoms. For this reason, we are minded to create you a wordsmith of Antier and will present to you a small book in token of our recognition and our great esteem for you. Thank you so much, Sir Richard. It's really, truly a pleasure. Thank you.
For the recipients of the wordsmith, a second joyous noise. Let Baroness Ainsley Goldheart come before their majesty.
Is Ainsley here? I know she was here. Yeah. Okay. Do we know where Ainsley's from? Okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll just move on to the next one.
their majesties would welcome any for whom this is their first event to come forward.
Don't be scared. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. It comes with a gift.
Yeah.
It comes with a gift.
This is a trick, we promise. Welcome. Hello.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us on your first event. So this is one of our aspects court that we do, where we get to recognize and welcome our newcomers and welcome people who have done and accomplished things. This is one of the few things that Eleanor and I fight over, as to who gets to talk to the newcomers about the newcomers. All these people that you see around you, right? This is our community. They have so many different aspects and passions that we play and find in this game, and you are our lifeblood. The first time you come, we want it to be a spectacle. We want you to find something, to see something, to be drawn to something, because we want to have you back. All of these people want to share their passion with you, want to talk about all the different pieces that they bring that bring them joy. And this new blood, you guys coming in as newcomers, is what's going to keep this society alive. So we hope that this is just a small token that we can give you to commemorate this first event that you had here. It's a cup and a cap, just a little piece that we can say thank you and welcome. And we really hope that we see you guys all come back and come join us again.
Thank you all so
very
much.
much. For our newcomers.
Their majesties call Arthur the Rogue into their court.
Arthur, are you here? Or a representative who might be able to curry something to River's Bend? No, we'll hold on to it.
River's Bend.
River. That's okay. We can.
The crown calls Elias Starfire into their court.
Eli's probably not here, right? Would you mind?
I would be honored to accept it for a member of my office.
Excellent. So Eli is one of our members out of Lothanor, and is just a very wholesome, genuine individual in many of the different aspects that they find fun within the SCA. But one of their core tenets that is just at the core of their being is a natural inclusivity, wanting to make sure that they are welcoming to everybody, that they are engaging with anyone and everyone, and showing what a wonderful dream this is, what a wonderful community and aspect that we have across here. And it's really that heart and core that Eli brings that we wanted to present with the Alimentum Vitae. There it is.
Just as the waves flow around stubborn rocks, do our loyal subjects change and adapt to the times, laughing at adversity. Darkness descended upon our fair realm, and yet the strength of our subject, Elias Starfire, never did wane. Thus do we, gracious and fair sovereigns of Antia, bestow unto them the deserved award of the Alimentum Vitae for their innovation and dedication to our kingdom. For the recipient of the Alimentum Vitae, a joyous noise. Duchess Onhara Vanadospus Brockenham is invited to join their majesty.
Oh, she left. Oh no.
She just arrived from Drachenwald yesterday.
That's fair. That's fair. I think they'll give her grace a little bit more grace. If that's the case, then we'll go ahead and hold on to them.
Rowena Jade of the Lion Isles, present yourself before the throne.
Yes, let's see if you be so. She's not here. I know. But luckily, our dear Baroness of Madrone is here. Would you be willing to accept it on her behalf?
What value has a kingdom with no art, like Greece without its marble statues, or the rolling hills of Rome without mosaic. See the Alhambra's golden ceilings reach for heaven as the fountain water flows. It is here that you will find the beauty of the kingdom where our stable lion roams. It's those that learn and cultivate this art that weave the strings of fate to tapestries of glorious vision. Our sovereign, Athos, the light in heart, and Eleonora, the warmth of spirit, have seen the glorious visions of your work and waking dreams. Thus do we award thee, Rowena Jade of the Lion Isles, with entry into the order of the Jean de Leon. For your steadfast dedication to the arts within Ontier. The newest member of the order of the Jean de Leon, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Isabella di Firenze, the Majesties wish to have words with you.
It always sounds so good.
Isabella, we caught you, finally. Isabella, thank you so much for being here. I know that you've come a long way to join us today. Isabella, you are a lot of things. You're a chatelaine not only for our Principality and Thierry, but also in your local branch. You help out with running events, with marshaling, with being with contributions of largesse, and so many things that we feel are very much deserving of recognition. And for that reason, we are minded to do this.
From the beginning, the virtuous acts of excellent persons stir and kindle the hearts of the populace to the imitation of nobility. In one particular person, named Isabella de Firenze, this noble behavior has been continually observed. Inasmuch as this one has done commendable service to the kingdom of Ontier, they may receive due honor in their lives. Therefore, we, Athos and Eleonora, the just king and queen of Ontier, do hereby grant entry into the noble order of the Goutte de Sang. Let Ameline de Beaumont come before their majesties.
For Pete's sake, I heard that.
I'm sorry, Ameline.
Okay. Hi. So Ameline has been a tremendous help throughout the course of our reign, but it's not just our reign. Ameline has contributed of her hands for the creation of royal clothing. She has created these beautiful painted umbrellas for the crown to use as parasols. She's created these beautiful cloaks for the Barony of Wywood, which aren't done yet, but they're coming. And she's given up her hands and her skill and her generosity of spirit. And this is something that we feel is worthy of recognition and praise, and we would like to give you a bountiful hand.
For the generosity of the bountiful hand, 3 cheers! Driffa of Blathenor, their majesties wish to have words with you.
Well, thank you so much, Your Excellency. I appreciate it.
Excellent. And that is actually what has reached our ears, is just the service and work to Blathenor as that barony, the scribal work that's already going in, and just the excitement and enthusiasm, passion. So it's for those reasons that we wanted to recognize her with an award of honors.
Take up these words, good gentles, and let them be heard in joy. From mountain peaks to wine-dark seas, on tears rich and cherished. And because of the deeds of Driffa of Blathenor, her strength and merit is enriched still more. So with happy hearts do we, brave King Athos and bright Queen Eleonora, give unto them an award of arms, to be worn with merit hence. For the newest armiger of Ontier, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! The crown calls any members of the thorn-walled scriptorium today to present into their court.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. We would relish your company. Thank you so much, Jessica. So, for anyone who doesn't know, the Thornwall Scriptorium, headed by Scribal, what is the Peloricorn Yadviga,
Excellent.
is a powerhouse of scribal activity in the Kingdom of Antir. This group of incredible scribes has supplied charters and original scrolls for countless reigns. They have been a tremendous asset, and there is an occasional time where the Crown feels that not just one individual, but an entire group of people is worthy of recognition. And we would like to formally recognize the Thornwall Scriptorium as members, as a unit, as a member of the Order of the Jean de Leon.
Our kingdom contains those who not only by common renown, but also by the report and testimony of many nobles worthy of credence, have pursued knowledge of the arts and or sciences and conducted themselves honorably. We, Athos and Eleonora, most redoubtable King and Queen of Antir, believe that the Thornwood Scriptorium is worthy of recognition. Henceforth, may this gentle folk be counted and received in the company of other ancient gentles and nobles as members of the noble order of the Jean de Leon. For the newest members of the order of the Jean de Leon, a joyous noise.
Thank you so much, Jessica.
Let Mistress Anissa Gabriele, Mistress Vincent Onjizon Kyrie, and Sir Raphael the Rose come before their majesty.
You're looking all dapper.
Yeah, where'd he go? He's coming. He's making an entrance. Hopefully he's not.
Look at how he's rolling.
He's so fancy.
I need to do this with my. Look at the top, the one sleeve. Like, this is Raphael the Rogue, sir. You're looking dashing. I just cannot even begin
You
to.
are a fashion menace.
Oh, I see. Good.
Oh my God, it's so good. I'm swooning over here. I want the. That's so good.
So we are going to take a little bit of time in this court to recognize these individuals. A tremendous amount of work goes into clothing a royal reign, and all three of you have jumped in and helped us not only feel like a king and queen, but to look the part. And it is not a small task, especially when we're fussy. So we really appreciate it. Not only have you individually by your own hands created some extremely beautiful articles of clothing that we all cherish and wear for years to come, but you've led teams of people who have contributed to these projects with their own hands. And for those reasons, we would very much like to give you each a throne favor from our reign.
Just the amount of work that goes in behind this, the carrying that you've shown in this, I can't even begin to tell you that means. And thank you 1,000 times, so there's 1,000 more. But thank you so much for this.
These throne favors were made by the hand of Daphne Fraser, and they are wax tablets with a pewter emblem of a crowned egg. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm very sorry. I'm going to get girls.
That's so good. I'm not even lying. I love it. It's going to happen later today.
Three cheers for the recipients of the throne favor. Hip, hip. Huzzah! Mistress Spike Zotok, event steward of Athenaeum, come before their majesty.
Hello, Mr. Speaker. Do you have any announcements to make for the event?
If I may.
Please.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to make this such a tremendously wonderful day for everybody involved. It is the most collaborative, positive feeling event, and every one of you, by being here and putting that positive energy in, made that happen. So a huge thank you to all of you. I also desperately want to thank my small but mighty team, which was me and Erin Karina. You want to wave a little? There you go. And Yusol Taylor of Windhill. Erin handled all the exhibitor and floral wrangling, which is a lot. Taylor handled all of the spreadsheets and leading the Madrone Culinary Guild and creating the lunch that was offered. So a huge thank you to the Madrone Culinary Guild. And also a big thank you to Simon Fisk in the Herald Coat, who was our gate and PayPal lead. This was our tiny team that put this event together, but a lot of people have lent their hands today and leading up to this event. A big thank you to the sergeantry of Madrone, who've been really helpful, and to the people whose names I really should have written down because I was really grateful. Everyone I said, hey, you're a strong back, help me stack up tables and chairs, and they so enthusiastically have that the hall's almost clear. Thank you to all of you. When we're done with court, we'll be doing the rest of that. Thank you all so much. And thank you, Your Majesties, Your Highness, and Your Excellencies for gracing this event and making it part of the joy that it is.
Absolutely. So again, one more time, everybody have a good time. So honestly, the event stewards, we can never do enough for them, right? Like at its most core, this doesn't happen without somebody helping to host and put on the event. So to you and your team, right, Taylor, Erin, thank you both. I really appreciate all the work that's gone into this. This is just shit. That's definitely not the right way. We take that for there's something else in there. Solid play. But with everything except that, all of this stuff, as a just again, thank you for putting this on, and everyone, one more cheer. This has been a great event.
Eulalia of Madrone, their majesties wish to have words with you.
Eulalia, thank you so much for being here. It is a great pleasure to have you here at this event. I had the opportunity to meet you for the first time at Baroness's War, but I actually had seen you around before we had the opportunity to meet. So for those who don't know, Eulalia is a promising young fighter at the Madrone fight practice. She's also just really kind of jumped in. Like, she's been at a lot of events. She was telling you all at Baroness War of how excited she was to go fight for her Baroness. She's been a personal support of her Baron Christopher and Baroness Gara. And you've been a delightful person to get to know better. We're so happy that you're here. And you're not only here bringing your own enthusiasm and joy, but you're also already bringing other people with you. And that's truly a gift. For these reasons, we would like to create you an armature of the Kingdom of Ontier.
Take up these words, good gentle, and let them be heard in joy. From mountain peaks to wine dark seas, Ontier is rich and cherished. And because of the deeds of Eulalia of Madrone, her strength and merit is enriched still more. So with happy hearts do we brave King Athos and bright Queen Eleonora give unto them an award of arms for the newest armature of Ontier, a joyous noise. Your Majesty, the Order of the Laurel has a petition.
Well, then, please invite them into our court.
All members of the Order of the Laurel here present, come now before the thrones of Ontier.
Laurels everywhere.
I was going to say, Athenaeum, why would there be so many?
It's an entire group.
Greetings to you, companions of the Order of the Laurel. Each of you is a peer of this our realm. By virtue of your service and the sharing of your talents with the people of the kingdom. Master Arian, what is your petition? Duke Searcar, what is your petition?
Your Majesty, we petition you for one more member.
Oh, very well. Then please name that member.
Arkai Nakurin.
Who will speak for this candidate?
He is mine. I should speak for him. Arkai, you asked me to write down words I couldn't be here. Accurately and control. You can do it with the help. I wrote it Carolyn the minuscule and Leonard the artwork. I only want to say you started the journey before my Aquarius. Now you're on the archives. That's a very good step. You are my apprentice. Now you have a long journey. You're reaching the destination. And now you return to God. You are my peer in all of it.
Master Arian, other
My name is Derotius of Biggleswade, member of the Order of the Pelican. Still in a June fair days. Bear with me. I wish to speak about Arkai UG's level of leadership. He is one of those people that is a compassionate leader and draws people to him in whatever endeavor he does. When he, as a siege weapon expert, he is known around the known world of the SCA for his in-depth knowledge and research in siege weapons. And people flock to him for that knowledge and his leadership in that goal. And more closer to home, I have worked with Wuji on a number of occasions where he has shown his, and I like to emphasize this, compassionate leadership in everything he does. You can always go to him for friendship, good advice, but most importantly, leadership. And I want you to emphasize that.
I am Sir Einar Knudsen. Tonight, normally talk of the chivalric virtues, and for Arkai, to me, the number one was prowess. Prowess is thought of many times as using a weapon or fighting skill. Moros, though, show prowess every time they pick up their given skill. Whether it be a thread, a needle, a brush, a hammer, an instrument. But there's more to it than that. There is the training, the preparation, the logistics. All of those things make prowess what it is. When a person told Arkai, no, you cannot do a live fire demonstration, Arkai
Archive went back and talked to the Society Siege Marshal and found out what needed to do. He prepared a plan of action, built the weapons, created the rules and safety standards for others to follow, and presented them to society, creating something that had never been done before in the SCA. That is prowess at the best. And in the end, when somebody tells you no, you can look them in the face and go, yes, I can.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate this.
Is it your desire that Wuji be admitted to this order?
Yes.
Well pleased with your skill and your continued service to this our kingdom, and right mindful of the desire of your peers, we are minded to treat you a companion of the Order of the Laurel. Will you accept from us this honor and swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities of the order?
I am humbled by these presents and recognition.
Then will you, Uji, give your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set for the governance of this order, as you most surely have until now, to increase your labors nobly, to nourish your talents as befits a noble, and to seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the kingdoms of the known world, as far as is within your powers.
If your majesties are aware of any entity on heaven or earth that has both the will and the means to keep me from doing so, please advise me now that I might have words with them. Otherwise, resolving, I do so swear.
Bring forth the medallion and speak its lineage if they're deal.
This medallion was commissioned by Arion the Wanderer and made by my hand. It contains a 12th century coin that Arion picked for you, and it is based on a 12th century Chinese medallion that I researched for you.
Awesome.
The coin bears the name of General Ulagu and the Great Khan monarchy that Archive often speaks of. This is not made by my hand. This is the real deal.
Excellent, excellent. I love it. Then take from our hands this token of your accomplishments and of our esteem.
Bring forth the circlet.
The circlet was made by Master Fangbrand for you in the style of bamboo.
Wear this circlet, a symbol of that nobility to which your own labors, as much as our recognition, have raised you.
Pandora, I love that.
Let it be known that on this day has been admitted to the right noble Order of the Laurel, and will be known as a peer of the Kingdom of Antir, Uji. You now swear fealty to the crown. Upon what symbol of state would you swear fealty?
I, Uji, companion of the Order of the Laurel, and a peer of the Kingdom of Antir, to become your liegeman, and of life, limb, and earthly worship, faith and truth will I bear unto you, to live and die against all manner of hope.
and we for our part
do swear fealty to you. We promise to protect and defend you and those of your household, so long as we remain sovereigns of Antia. So say we, Athos, King.
And so also do we say, Alianora, Queen. Extra irons up your hand.
The art is London and the script is my hand.
Oh,
And the script is by Master Arya. Scholarship, craftsmanship, determination, and passion define Fuji. Throughout unknown hours of research, tinkering, reimagining, reworking, and consultation with international experts, Songbong Wanji knew the three-bow little bed crossbow became a reality on the Antir warfield. Years of trials and many failures did not deter you. Through valiant effort, you became an international expert on the Chinese triple bow ballista. Well pleased with your skill and your continued service to this our kingdom, and right mindful of the desires of your peers, we create you a companion of the Order of the Laurel.
arise, Fuji, and go to your peers.
For the newest member of the Order of the Laurel, 3 cheers! Kept up!
Thank you all very much.
It's just a wing of it.
I love it.
I love it.
There being no further business, this closes the court of Athos and Alianora, King and Queen of Antir. Long live the King!
Long live the King!
Long live the Queen!
Long live the Queen!
Long live the Crown Princess!
Long live the Crown Princess!
Please remain for Madrone Baronial Court.
Does it work? Is it
Here begins the business of Christopher and Vera, Barone and Barony of Madrone, Portolo, and St. Dunstable.
Thank you again for all of the skill, the talent, and the passion displayed today. Thank you for those of you who came to encourage and support our artisans. It has been an incredible pleasure to see and learn from you and feel the energy in this room today. Thank you for coming. And we've already had words with our fabulous event steward under their majesties. So let's proceed to our business. Do you have any further? Let's proceed to our business.
Rotrude half-blind, please attend upon their excellencies. Rotrude half-blind, in your prowess, leadership, and outstanding effort in promoting martial activity, your contributions have brought great credit to yourself and to your barony. Baron Christopher and Baron Indira are pleased to honor you with admittance to the Order of the Grave.
The scroll, the words were written by Rowena Jade, and this was painted by Her Excellence, excuse me, her Ladyship, Kate McKim. Sorry about the promotion name. And here's the garter. I'll let you figure out how and where you would like to see
Gather all Madrone here. Let the halls ring loud with cheer. Honor the warrior. War or peace, you fill the deed, noble in both word and deed. Teaching all, you take the lead. Warrior leader, noble wise, skills and knowledge highly prized. Your name we now recognize. Thus let it be known that Rochard Half-Blind shall be entered into the right honorable order of the great by our hand and seal this 24th day of June AS 58. For Rochard Half-Blind, newest member of the Order of the Grave, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Audra of Madrone, present yourself before their excellencies. Gisela Venier, come before their excellencies so that they might have words in the presence of these witnesses.
Gisela has been a wonderful source of largesse and creative leadership and support for the arts and sciences in Madrone. She's also been a wonderful personal friend and source of wise counsel for us in our first year in the Barony. And for this and many more things, please hear our herald.
Works of beauty artfully done, like glorious blossoms in the spring, honor to the Barony bring. Dedication deserves our praise, so come ye all with gladness raise, our voices high, O everyone. In recognition thus do we, Christopher and Dira, Baron and Baronin of the great Barony of Madrone, present Gisela Venier with the token of the Sveti done by our hand and seal this 24th day of June, AS 58.
This charter was designed by Kate McKim and the calligraphy by Adriana de Fierce. It was painted by Eulalia of Madrone.
And Your Excellencies, if you don't mind, I would actually like to also have a quick word with Gisela. So Gisela, I tried to find you a couple times today, but you were so busy running around, and I thought this would be a better opportunity for me to grab you in court. Gisela, you have been an absolute delight to work with over the course of our reign. You have contributed not only to largesse, but your contributions of incredible customized jewelry for our royal wardrobe has been amazing and a huge expression of generosity on your part. And for that reason, I would like to award you Forget-Me-Not for my reign. This Forget-Me-Not is made by my hand. It is a actual little forget-me-not pressed in glass and descended from a pewter charm holder made by the hands of Mistress Alicia DeWolf. Thank you so much. Thank you.
For Gisela Venier, recipients of the Sveti and the Forget-Me-Not, a joyous noise! Their Excellencies invite Samuel McTavish to come before them so that they might have words with him while all are here to witness.
I don't believe he's here.
The coronets welcome Theron von Utekirk into their court.
Not here today. Actually, I think I have somebody who could accept this for Theron. Possibly. Wow. Convenient. I don't need to know. So Theron is Viscountess Kyrie and Viscount Raphael's child, but not a child. He is an adult and fantastic contributor to the Barony. He is a fighter who brings folks to fight practice, but more importantly for this award, he has really poured himself with hyperfixation into the scribal arts, and he has done some beautiful original scrolls and some painting for us, as well as being my own personal calligraphy coach. So for these things and many more, I do want to recognize Theron with a study in scribal arts for all that he is doing for Madrone in the arts.
For Baron's honor to Kirkland, recipient of the Smetty, a joyous noise. Let Swizakura of Portolo come before their excellencies.
Sweetie. Here. Hi. Please. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Okay. No, it's fine. Swizakura, you have been a quiet powerhouse in the Culinary Guild, in costuming and support. We see you doing all the things you do. And I'm going to give you a one and only flagship award that I think you will find really well suited. The Smetty is given for arts and for attention to detail. The Smetty is we've got a pewter Smetty, we've got a Scrabble Smetty, we've got a costuming Smetty. You are getting the one and only brass Smetty for your art and attention to detail, not just polishing brass, but for supporting the Barony in so many ways. She's, may I say that you're, she is a Marine, and her brass polishing skills are on point.
Works of beauty artfully done, like glorious blossoms in the spring, honor to the Barony bring. Dedication deserves our praise, so come ye all, with gladness raise our voices high, O everyone. In recognition, thus do we, Christopher and Vera, Baron and Baronin of the great Barony of Madrone, present Swikazara with the token of the Smetty done by our hand and seal this 4th day of March, AS 57.
The design of the scroll is by Her Ladyship Kate McKim, calligraphy by Adriana the Fierce, and the words by Jade of the Lion Isles.
Thank you for everything you do.
For Swikazara, recipient of the Smetty, a joyous noise! Their Excellencies call Eden of Lionshard to come into their court.
No, you do not need to. Eden, my friend, you succeeded me as Seneschal of Madrone for her sins. And you knocked it out of the park, in spite of your hesitance to take on that role. You symbolize everything to me that is good about the history of Madrone. And I know you've already got a red brush, so we're not going there. You jump in and help with any special project we need help with. You encourage me personally. You are a powerhouse in the Culinary Guild. I'm actually going to fill in a tiny gap in your awards because it's important to me to recognize everything you've done for us and for Madrone.
Honor to the Barony you have brought, from the steadfast service that you have wrought. May Madrone's glory shine forever, mantled by devoted labor of faithful ones who diligently lead and provide us succor in times of need. Therefore listen all and with us give voice. Shout out your praises high, with us rejoice. We, Christopher and Vera, Baron and Baronin of Madrone, recognize the mantle of Madrone for Eden of Lionshard for long-standing service. By our hand and seal this 24th day of June, AS 58.
There's more. So the charter was done by Adriana the Fierce and Kate McKim. But more importantly, your mantle was made for you by Taylor. And I wanted something that would honor your persona, and it's not teal, but I think it's a beautiful contrast with the blues and teals you normally wear. So the mantle means she's got it covered, anything we ask her. She's got it covered. So please, if I may, and then just put it around your shoulders for now, wear this with pride and with my gratitude and love.
For Eden of Lionshard, recipient of the mantle of Madrone, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! In AS AS7, Baron Liam of the Bark determines to honor citizens who had rendered great service to the Barony of Madrone. Therefore, he created the Order of the Red Branch. Upholding this tradition, the coronets of Madrone have continued to recognize extraordinary dedication, service, and chivalry. Would all members of the Order of the Red Branch here present please come forward and join their excellencies?
The Red Branch is awarded to citizens of Madrone who have given us lifelong service and care, but more importantly, have made such an impact on the barony that the barony would literally not be the same without any of these people standing here today. I'm so grateful for everything they've done and everything they will do to support our barony. But we would like to add one more person to the roles of the Red Branch.
Catherine McKim, present yourself before their excellencies.
Gotcha. Don't worry about it. So Kate is our Baronial scribe. So this took some maneuvering. Kate has been ANS minister. She has been Baronial rapier champion. She has been scribe champion. I'm sorry, marshal. I meant marshal. My brain said the wrong thing. She has been scribe. She has been the captain of the sergeantry for 13 years. Well, she's no longer the captain of the sergeantry, but she carried that load for a really long time. She is both a gallant and a courtier of Madrone. She has dual belts. This woman has carried Madrone in many ways for many, many years, and I'm so thrilled to be able to recognize you with this. And Sir Brand actually is going to read your scroll because Jade wrote your custom scroll in conjunction with Myri.
It's in Scottish, so open your ears a bit to some different types of sound, like a normal Shakespearean might be. A flock ravens in the summer. They shook their feathers and did mock churr. The same spake to the other. Heard ye of this lassie fair? Her service brought, her selfless acts, her honor divine, her virtue blessed. She served ere long at our behest, with heart and home in manner best. If nobody kens her bonny work, we speak it new, fair kirk to kirk. Her works be good, her service long, her words and guidance wise and strong. We shall pick out the branches writ. Word of her good works we shall spread. Kate McKim be the lady's name. Speak we loud, we shall spread her fame.
So Kate, your scroll was done by Adriana and Matilda for you. Thank you. And now she's leaving our Baronial Scribal Service to go on to be Kingdom Rapier Marshal. Never thank you. Thank you. Love you.
For Catherine McKim, newest member of the Order of the Red Branch. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Your Excellencies, Edward the Stuffy has business to bring before your court.
Your Excellencies, may I
Please.
speak to your court?
Your Majesties, Your Royal Highness, Your Excellencies, the Red Branch, everyone, is quite old. Raymond, the Mild, and Sheehan of Air were named Baron and Baroness of Madrone in AS 5. The first one of these was given to a lady named Nineveh in AS 7. Today, I tried to track down information about Nineveh, and no one can tell me who was there remembers her very well. This order is so old, we're going into history a little bit. People told me they couldn't remember much about Raymond the Mild and Sheehan of Air until I talked to Eden. Eden knew them when she was 4 years old. So she's a direct connection over a lot of years, more than 50-some years, to the two people who started this. Your Excellencies, we have a petition for you in treatment. We think that there's someone missing from our order, and we think that person has actually been chosen by us, or recommended is a better word, recommended by us actually quite a while ago. A certain pandemic got in the way. We couldn't get to here. We know that His Excellency has been a little worried actually about doing this award, but numbers of people have talked to him and convinced him. We know that His Majesty has consulted with the King and Queen about this award. May I name the person?
Yes.
Baroness. Baroness Gary, you come forward.
Bad day to not know about it.
Hearken one and all to our proclamation. There is one among you who has set a most noble example of dependable service, wise counsel, inspiration, and consistent enrichment of these fair lands we call home. As is our right to recognize exemplary deeds by members of our populace, Eleonora Queen Antir and Christopher Baron of Madrone invite Gira Gangolfin to take her rightful place of honor as Red Branch of Madrone. And so do we confirm by hand and seal this 24th day of June, AS 58.
Oh my gosh.
Sarah made it great.
Oh my gosh. It is the most gorgeous.
And for the screen as well, because I did not get a chance to show it to the live stream people. So
Sarah's
Thank you, Sarah. It is beautiful.
For Baron and Gara, even newer member of the Order of the Red Branch. Hip hip! Hip hip!
No.
Thus concludes the court of their excellencies Christopher and Gira, Baron and Baronin of Madrone, Portolo, and St. Dunstable. Long live Athos and Eleonora!
Long live Athos and Eleonora!
Long live Morgan and Livia!
Long live Morgan and Livia!
Long live Christopher and Gira!
Long live Christopher and Gira!
Long live the Barony of Madrone!
Long live the Barony of Madrone!
The greatest kingdom in the known world, Antir, thrice say her name! Antir! Antir! Antir!
Oh, my goodness.